Expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. I've been so comfortable, feeling nothing at all. Think it's time for a change. I've been afraid of nerves, figured they'd only hurt. I just need to have faith. Keep me from keeping me down. Even me out. Free me, so I'm not afraid. Gotta let it go. Let it flutter. Let it flutter. Gotta let it go. Let it flutter. Let it flutter. I'm over catching. I'm over catching. Gotta let it go. Let it flutter. Let it flutter. Gotta let it go. Let it flutter. Let it flutter. So what if I make a fool? My ego can only bruise. It's nothing that I can't take. It's better than being numb, waiting for sleep to come, so I can dream about change. Gotta let it go. Let it flutter. Let it flutter. Gotta let it go. Let it flutter. Let it flutter. I'm over catching. I'm over catching. Gotta let it go. Let it flutter. Let it flutter. Gotta let it go. Let it flutter. Let it flutter. Gotta let it go. Let it flutter.
Thanks, Fran. Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are having a good morning. Where are we at? Scroll? Oh, yeah. And we have that up. It's my scrolly. Oh, what I would do for a mouse right now. Oh God, no. The bar is so skinny. Okay. Welcome in, friends. I hope you guys are having a good one. Easy listen, redeemed first. What's up, Florida boy, Grotlick? Good morning, Junior Guns and Len. Jambalaya. Yeah, I'm excited. I haven't made this recipe before, so I'm excited to try it. Len, good morning. Tomo, what's up? Dude, how did it go? You had your test yesterday. How'd it go? Do you know yet? Tell us all the things. Good morning. Happy National Coconut Tort Day. I've never had a coconut tort. That sounds heavenly, though. I love coconut. Cam froze. My cam's frozen. Oh. Poor Cody. Refers to both multi-layer cake filled with buttercream. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Oh gosh, he used the M word. That's not okay. Now I want one. Me too. What's up, Wax? Good morning. Hey, Grotlick. I won't stop you, but I make no promise. Good morning, Wax. Spindle. Welcome in. Cooking with Tay show? Yes. Screen is frozen, yeah. I think Nostradamus is working on it. Jory, welcome in. Hello. How are you? I don't know you. I'm getting followers. Hey, thanks. Thanks for the follow, friends. Okay, Jory and Zoza and Jay, thanks for the follows, friends. Good morning. We're making jambalaya today. I'm very excited. I freaking love jambalaya. We're gonna make it extra spicy too. My kids actually do pretty well with spicy food. I can't make it like ungodly spicy like I would prefer, but you know, we'll make it a little spice. The screen is frozen for me. Yeah, just, it'll take a second. Twitch app has been acting up. Yeah. We're streaming from the computer, so we shouldn't have issues, but you know. We say that a lot and then things happen. What's up? Are they all greasy? Mm-hmm. Do I look like an angel? Hey, thanks. I have no idea what I look like. Or if the angle looks good. Hair looking fire today. I spent like 5 minutes on my hair. I never leave myself enough time to do my hair. I need to wake up earlier, but sleeping in till 6:30 felt pretty freaking good. Here we go. I felt super confident. Walking out, I pray I passed, but I won't find out. You won't find out till late July? How come they wait so long to tell you? That's stupid. Okay, well, I prayed for you multiple times for you to pass your test, and I think that you're gonna rock it. Or that you already did rock it. I'm excited to hear about the promotion and all the things that come along with passing the test. You have a beautiful kitchen, thank you. Also know the beauty and hell is owning a kitchen with white cabinets. My cabinets are gray, but I think eventually we're going to either do a natural wood cabinet or we're gonna do like taupe colored cabinets. Because I just like the color taupe. I like to have really warm colors in my house, and whenever we bought this house, literally all of the walls were white. Everything was white, and then my cabinets were gray, and then my countertops are black and white, so I'm just like, it's like the space of the house was like perfect, the yard was perfect, everything was perfect, but like all the colors inside were very cool colors. I'm a warm kind of gal, you know? I like the warm colors. It feels very homey and inviting whenever you come into a house and everything is like super clean lines, like really modern houses is what I think of, where like everything, like there's not really very much texture, there's really hard lines, and then it's like a lot of like cold colors. I don't like that at all. I'm like the complete opposite of that. Minus some of the modern light fixtures are actually kind of cool. But yeah, I want something to feel like a little warm cottage and feel very homey. I want it to always smell like delicious food, which we do cook a lot, so our house does always smell like food. But yes, it's unfrozen now. Sweet, cool. Skull Pirate, welcome in. Favorite time of the morning, Limitless. Yes, it's so funny. We walked down this morning and it looked like BMO had hit like roadkill. One of our dogs left their toy out, and it was like a little raccoon toy, and she had like took all the stuffing out. What's going on? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm very distracted right now. All the stuffing came out, so the teddy bear like raccoon thing was like really flat, and our vacuum, we named him BMO. He like ran over it and sucked up part of the raccoon, so like the raccoon was getting like dragged around the house today this morning. It was so funny. We were laughing really hard. But yeah, good stuff. Prettiest girl on Twitch. Oh my gosh, that is the sweetest thing to say. Thank you. I try and look cute as much as I can, but sometimes I'm just not having it. Military, yeah, it was like a military type test, I think. This reminds me of a Kate stream. Who's Kate? It's not a proper stream without at least one glitch. That is so true. Streaming is not smooth at all, especially whenever you change things up. Like we normally stream in the garage, and when we stream in here, it's like there's always something going on. I mean, most days Nostradamus will set up for me. I tried doing some of the setup this morning on my own, which is probably why we're having issues. But yeah, anyways, what can you do? I needed extra coffee this morning. Twitch all, good morning. How you doing? Zaytona, welcome in. Do like me, no hair on top and hair on the sides. Oh my gosh, you got the Ben Franklin going. The beard though is a whole nother matter. Yeah, I could see how a beard would be hard to maintain and make it look good. My friend David, I think he was Hispanic, maybe? But all of his hair was like jet straight. Like his eyelashes were straight, his hair was like super duper straight, and his beard, whenever his beard grew, the hair, it looked like he straightened it. It was like perfectly straight beard. And whenever it grew out like kind of like out at an angle, and it was perfectly straight. It was beautiful. So whenever I think of beards, I always think of David's. Like that is like the ultimate beard right there. Yeah, Air Force. Yes. Yeah, I can't imagine having a beard. That just seems like a lot of maintenance. And like shaving your face all the time too. Like, oh no. No thanks. Ah, good deal. Didn't know they had tests too. Yeah. Gotta love the suspense of a 3-month wait. I could not even imagine. It was bad enough like waiting for your final, like whenever you took your finals like in college, and then you had to wait for your tests like a few days to figure out if you passed or not. That was always like the worst. Looking great this morning. Thank you so much. Abid, how's it going? Dude, I saw your post. I think it was on Instagram. Your leg growth over like 7 months or however long it was. It wasn't very long. There was like a huge difference. Good job. I'm so proud of you. That is, it's hard to gain that much muscle in that amount of time. So you're doing awesome. That's a pretty top, Taylor. Hey, thanks. I think it's cute. I don't wear it out in public a lot because it's got like a little peekaboo right here. So I'm like, oh. People here in Tennessee are very, very conservative. So I'm the Californian, and whenever I wear my California clothes, they look at me funny, but it's fine. And I always have at least one tech issue. Yes, at least one issue. Ended up with a, what is this? Lavalier? Mike? I've never heard of that one before. Really? Yeah. This is what? Really? What does it mean? Oh, okay. Noel's, I'm like, I've never heard of that. And he's like, it's the one you're wearing, dummy. Oh, gotta love Noel. It wouldn't be a taste stream if I didn't embarrass myself a little bit, right? Don't sir me. I work for a living. My boyfriend has Hispanic heritage. His hair is very straight, but it gets fluffy. Yeah, no, I don't know. David looks like he's like a mixture. Like he looks like he's like Asian maybe and Hispanic or something of that sort. And his hair is like jet straight. It looks like he straightens his like eyelashes and everything. Do I need to, we can scoot it. Okay, we're good. Hey, Sar, welcome in. Chauncey, dude, 45 stream streak, let's go. I love it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for all your support. Tavy grinding, yeah. I was so happy when I woke up this morning. I was like, I do not have to work out today. I'm probably gonna do like a really short, maybe 10 or 20 minute bike, like super easy bike, and then I'm gonna stretch. That's my only plans for exercise today. And then I'm going to, my parents are coming over for a little bit today to see the kids, and I have like 50 loads of laundry to do, so we're gonna be busy. But we're having jambalaya for dinner tonight. I'm not actually meal prepping it because I have a lot of meal preps already, so we're just making dinner a little early today. But this jambalaya would be an awesome meal prep too. It's really good. We're doing, so do you guys normally make jambalaya? Does anybody in here make jambalaya typically? If so, what kind of protein do you normally put in it? I feel like there's only one real way to make jambalaya. It's clip-on. Dragon, good morning. Dude, you've been getting it at the gym lately. So proud of you. Do you ever have issues with your RBF? Is that resting bee face? That's the only RBF I am familiar with. If so, yes, I cannot make friends because people think I'm mean. If that is there another acronym for RBF? I have a really hard time making friends. I got good leg genetics. I think above average size. Strength is nothing impressive, yes. Dude, Florida boy, 95 stream streak, let's go. How embarrassing, Tay. Dude, I'm used to it. I don't even get embarrassed anymore. I'm like, I know I'm gonna say at least one or more stupid things per stream, so I'm just like, you know what? At least, you know, maybe you guys will laugh, get a laugh out of it. I see the sup corner, yes. So eventually over on this wall, we have kind of a long wall. It's on the side of our pantry, and then it's the back side of our restroom. We have this long wall. I want to do like really thin cabinets, like the really shallow cabinets, and then I want to do this whole wall like my coffee bar and sup station, and just have like a cute little neon or something over there. Most of the counter space, we have a lot of stuff sitting on our counters, and it drives me nuts because then everything gets like greasy from like whenever I cook and stuff, and then I'm constantly having to clean it. It always has to look nice, and it gets in the way whenever I'm trying to cook, so I just get I get so frustrated. So I want to get some of the stuff away from the oven and everything. Biolithic, good morning. What is it? Tar Lacey, welcome in. How are you doing, Biolithic? My dad liked to make jambalaya with shrimp and crawdads. Ooh, yeah. I haven't had crawdads since I was in South Carolina. We are not putting crawdads in our jambalaya today, unfortunately. But we had this, it was, what would they call it? It was some kind of a succotash. What was it called? It was called crawfish succotash, and we had that as a side in this restaurant I worked at in South Carolina. It was so freaking good. It doesn't sound good. It has like lima beans and corn and things like that in it, and so it was super like chunky, but then it was like really creamy sauce, and then it had the crawdads in it, but it was like a Cajun creamy sauce. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I'm not like huge on lima beans, but the lima beans in this succotash was so good. So now every time I think of crawdads, I think of that side. I'm like, oh, I miss it so much. I would drive all the way down to South Carolina just to have that again. Your parents visiting from California. My parents actually live here, like 10 minutes down the road from me. When I was on show prep, I put hot sauce on everything. Well, yeah, because there's like no calories in hot sauce and it makes everything taste good. Bear steaks, yeah. What were we talking about before? Bear steaks. Okay. Oh, okay. Sure. I've never really made it, to be honest, but would probably do shrimp in mine. More like sausage, yes. Is it Vanch? Welcome in, hello. Good morning. Don't you look springy today? I know, the weather today said it was gonna be like 75 degrees out. I'm like, yes, this is spring. I'm very excited. Even though it's not technically spring yet, we're pretending it is. Surf Jesus, welcome in. Roro, welcome in. That's the only RBF I know. Good morning, different setting. Yes, we are cooking jambalaya today here in just a minute. RTF? Use a sales stop. Reps till failure? Oh yeah, that's a good one. What is it? Suffering succotash? Yeah. I have to run to a meeting, but hope you have a good meal prep. Thank you so much, Spindleblood. I appreciate you. And you've been freaking killing it too. I've been seeing all your videos. I am so proud of you, despite all of the hardships and things that you go to, and you're still getting it in the gym. You're freaking awesome. I hope you have a good one. Thank you so much for stopping in. Tay is starting to get Southern glam. Mom, look together. Oh, you're such a freaking turd. Southern glam. Oh my gosh, you're so mean. She has no California left in her. You're gonna make me cry, you little butthole. I don't like you right now. Somebody time him out. The proteins I usually see. This is why I'm self-conscious. It's Florida Boy's fault. I'm in here like, oh, I look cute today. And then he's like, you look like a Southern mom. Oh my gosh. She does look like a Food Network. Oh my gosh, you guys are so mean. I'm just gonna end stream now forever. Tomo timed out, Lord Boy. Good job, thanks. Appreciate that. He's like, well, I'm leaving now. Oh, dang it, Nostradamus. You're so mean. Noel, did Nostradamus remove it? Remove the timeout? What did I do? Oh, Tomo removed it. He timed him out and then he removed it. You guys are so mean. Stupid sayings. Tempes, welcome in. How do you think building a bit of muscle with the rowing machine is possible? The row machine is, it's cardio, which typically it's harder to build muscle whenever you're doing cardio. You'd be better off doing like calisthenic work, in my opinion. Your best shot at gaining muscle is being in a caloric surplus and hitting your protein goals. But yeah, doing cardio is kind of counterproductive for muscle growth unless you do it right. I feel like HIIT style work is good. You'd be better off just trying to do calisthenic work than trying to build muscle on a rower. I feel like it would be very difficult to do that. When I did the rowing machine for like 20 minutes, the next day my muscle was so sore. So you'd probably be better off, instead of doing like longer on the rower, it would probably be better to do like intervals and do like really fast, really intense rows, like do like a 250 sprint and then stop and catch your breath for a minute and then do another 250 sprint as hard as you can, and do stuff like that would probably be better. Whenever you do like steady state kind of stuff, that helps with like losing weight. And whenever you're trying to gain muscle and lose weight at the same time, it doesn't work super well. Not saying that it's not possible. I think you can. I think you can if you're in a surplus and you're hitting protein goals. I still think you can build muscle even if you're doing cardio, but I just think it's harder. Tried mushroom coffee this morning. Seems fine so far, except for the sprout growing out of my forehead. Oh my gosh. You're gonna slowly turn into one of the clickers from The Last of Us. Hard pulls on the 10 resistance. Yeah, I would put it on the highest resistance and then do hard pulls. Yeah, for shorter time, and then take a rest and then do it again, kind of like more interval style instead of steady state style. The thing is, I like cardio a lot more than the typical muscle building exercise. Well, if you're wanting to build muscle, try and incorporate, you can still do cardio, but try and incorporate some weight training in there too then. So I can gain muscle even doing lots of cardio. You just got to make sure you're eating enough calories and you're hitting your protein goals, and then resistance training is the best way to gain muscle. And that doesn't mean that because you're doing resistance training you can't do cardio. You can still do cardio. I mean, look at Cool Runnings. He is freaking jacked and he does a lot of cardio. So he does weight training and cardio though. You can't, like, it's really hard to build muscle just doing cardio, if that makes sense. Saying stupid things, yeah. Noah asked me the stupidest question yesterday and I gave him the most ridiculous answers and he was like, "What are you talking about, Mom?" And I was like, ask stupid questions, get stupid answers. And he just looked at me like, "God, I hate you." It's pretty great. Having kids, that's one of my favorite things about having kids is just sitting and teasing them all day long. Like, my kids are gonna be so tough. Like, no bully's gonna stand a chance against my kids because everything that the bully could say, I've already said to them 1,000 times. Nah, for real though, I put it in smoothie with banana, blueberries. You put the coffee in, the mushroom coffee in a smoothie? Is that what you said? You didn't drink it like actual coffee? Poor Noah, yeah. He's a tough kid. He can handle it. He says mean things to me too yesterday. He said something, he asked me to put the stupid thing in my mouth for the speak out that holds like my mouth open. And I was like, "How do my teeth look?" And he was like, "They look yellow." I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go brush my teeth right now and do some whitening strips. Oh man, I love kids. They crack me up. So he's mean to me too. It's not just a one-way thing. Noah's currently plotting his long-term revenge against Tay. He is. It blends good. See, I don't like coffee or chocolate flavored stuff with fruit. I don't know why. I've never liked it. Noah is on his villain arc because of Tay. Yep. And hey, again, your streams motivate me to change my body, train, and eat more healthy. Yes, I'm so glad to hear that. I love it. Thank you for your advice, of course. Of course. My pleasure. Okay, so we're gonna read this, what's it called? So, this isn't, I don't have a link to this recipe. It was a picture sent to me from Cody's mother. So I wonder if I could probably find it. I have Who Made It. Taste of Home is the one who posted it. I could probably find it, or I could just post this photo in the food and drink. Okay, so we're gonna start getting out some of the stuff for it. It looks like it's a slow cooker recipe, so we're gonna cook everything and do everything that we're supposed to, put it in the slow cooker, and then we're done. And we're just gonna let it sit. I think it needs to sit for like cover 4 to 6 hours. So I think honestly we just chop everything up and dump it in the crock pot and just let it sit for 4 hours. I think there's some things. It says 1 can of Rotel and then Creole seasoning. What other notes? Oh God. Why is it doing that? She doesn't use 2 peppers. She only uses 1. Okay. That's good with me because green peppers haven't been tasting good to me lately. Thank you. Okay, so I'll post this in there, but yeah, we a lot of it's canned. We got canned tomatoes, rotel. Yeah, we got like celery, garlic, parsley, basil, oregano, cayenne pepper. We got hot sauce. And then this recipe, oh, it does call for all of it. Okay, it does chicken, sausage, and shrimp. I was like, if it doesn't include shrimp, then we're adding it anyways, because you can't have jambalaya without shrimp in it. Okay, so we're gonna start getting everything out for this, and then we'll start chopping up the things. Same, no fruit and chocolate. I don't know why I've never liked that. I think we need some more shrimp, Forrest. Oh no. Isn't it Bubba Gump or something like that is what it's from? That was the name of the place he worked or whatever. Okay. We need diced tomatoes. We need beef or chicken broth. Okay, I think I have chicken broth actually. We just went shopping today. I have one more order to pick up after Eli. Oh, I made this tortellini soup that was really good last night. I need 1 green pepper, celery, garlic. That? Yeah, I'm not gonna wear it right now. My wrist was starting to feel itchy. Thanks for bringing it down though. So we can get all the protein out. Tomatoes, rotel, onion. I might do 2 onions because I really like onions. I would do 2 of those. You know me, I always have to alter. Always got to alter the recipes a little bit. I'll just leave that here. We need celery, raw celery, hot sauce, rice, Where's all of our hot sauce? Do we use it all? We have all the buffalo sauce, but we don't have hot sauce. I'll be right back, guys. And then I think we just need seasonings after that. dogs, what's up? I'm glad you like my shirt. I just got called a Southern mom. I think you need a good rewatch. I don't remember. I haven't seen it in a long time. Squidward. I had tortellini soup. It was really good. When we didn't have no shrimp, we ate sand. He's going off script. No recipe is safe. Onions. Always alter recipes. I love onions so much. They're so good. Kia, how are you? Welcome in. Tis a good day. Yeah, it is a good day. Is it frozen again? I should be on camera. Can you guys not see me?
If only I could change it now.
Nope, it's stove talking. We see an empty kitchen. Oh gosh. Why is it doing that?
'Cause I can feel it in my bones. Regret
I have no idea why.
It's just a feeling that I found. Are we forced to play this out? 'Cause it's not so
Damas, help.
this way. Telling yourself it's just too much with your intentions to give up.
Okay, I refreshed it. Hopefully it'll work.
Supposed to feel this pain. 'Cause we can
Okay, can you guys see me now? How did Grot even notice that? He knows how long it takes me to walk back to my fridge. Cork Soaker, welcome in. Moonwalk on screen, yeah. Oh my gosh, there she is. Okay, good. I might make fried chicken for dinner. Ooh, what kind of breading do you use for your fried chicken? All the basil open. 3 of them in here. Okay. Parsley, basil, oregano. Salt. I need cayenne. I got hot sauce. Chicken. Sausage. Shrimp. Doesn't tell us how much rice to put in. That's just great. I guess you can put in however much you want. Abracadabra. Tuna, rice, and broccoli for me. Gotta get this fat off. Oh gosh. I like tuna, but tuna with rice just doesn't sound good to me. Unless it's like seared tuna. Then, you know, maybe that. I called an audible and mixed the coffee regularly drinking now. So you like the coffee though? Bro Peyton Manninged it. I didn't notice the clock on the stove was flickering on camera earlier. It wasn't flickering. That's why I figured it out. Oh. So smart. Fatty. As long as the total liquid is 2 to 1 of the rice. No, it wants you to cook the rice before you put it in the slow cooker, which doesn't, that's just really stupid. It just says hot cooked rice. It doesn't say how much of it. It just says hot cooked rice. So I guess we're just gonna do a normal batch of rice, and then whenever it's ready, I'll just toss it in. It's gonna be my go-to. Very messy under there. Don't pay any attention to that. I think my Instant Pot is permanently smells like rice, because we cook rice in it so often. Okay, I need a measuring cup.
Be quiet. I hear the thunder that comes from far away. It's like a noise in my head.
I think one cup of cooked rice should probably be plenty. Uncooked, so it probably yields almost twice that. At least a cup and a half or more of cooked rice. I'm really surprised the recipe doesn't tell you to put the rice in dry and then just add more water if it's going to be sitting there for 4.5 hours. I'm surprised it's cooked rice. What do I know? Making rice in the Instant Pot makes it really easy. I just pressure cook white rice for 4 minutes and it's done. I rinse the rice and then add water and then just pressure cook it for 4 minutes. It has to pressurize, but when it's only like a tiny little bit of water, it's really not that bad. Okay. Our onions. How many celery? 3 ribs of celery. This one looks good. Okay. And then we have to wash our bell pepper as well. We put a water filter in under our sink, so whenever we wash our produce, we're washing it with filtered water, which makes me feel a little bit better about it. And all the food all the water we cook with is filtered. I think our next step, eventually, we'd like to do a whole home water filtration system. They're kind of expensive, but then like whenever we shower, we won't be like, our skin won't be absorbing a whole bunch of weird like chemicals and things that we don't need. Oh man, I just broke my little celery. Oh no. I was watching, don't make fun of me. I still watch Ridiculous once in a while when I'm stressed out and I need to just like laugh. I watched Ridiculousness yesterday, and this girl had her right arm was in a cast. She broke her arm, and so she was in an arm wrestling competition with her left arm, and her arm snapped, her other arm, the only other good arm. And I was just like, oh my gosh, now I know how she broke her right arm. It was arm wrestling. Oh, it was like, oh man, can you imagine having 2 broken arms? Like, you can't do anything. You can't get dressed, you can't bathe yourself. It would just be like, be hopeless. It'd be so sad. Guys, she only looks Southern. She's not actually Southern. So mad at you right now. Recipes are still tough for her. My Instant Pot smells like cheesecake. And can you make cheesecake in an Instant Pot? Hold on. Use the sale. You need to tell us more. How does one make cheesecake in an Instant Pot? Because that sounds heavenly. Added toward the end. Yeah, because otherwise it would get too soft. Okay, I need to wash my bell pepper and get chopping. I think once we get everything chopped up, I don't think it's going to be... It's like, I think it's like a dump and cook kind of thing, which I'm surprised about. Let's do onions last because they make a mess. What's a better spot for me to be? I don't want to be like really like up close and personal with you guys. Is right here better? I can't see. Normally I have OBS open where I can see how the angles and stuff, but I don't have that today. I guess I just need to talk in a country accent today. I'm not a huge fan of celery. I mean, I do like celery and peanut butter sometimes, but I always like putting celery in soups and stuff because I feel like it does add a good flavor. I just don't like how stringy it is. I like the flavor. It's just kind of stringy eating it raw, but I love it in soups and stuff. And the base of like almost every single soup like on earth is celery, carrots, and onion. It just makes those three things just make your soup taste so good. I'm gonna go throw away all my clothes now in my closet because of Florida Boy. Just kidding. I honestly haven't bought clothes for myself in a long time, so minus I have bought what is it called? Workout clothes. I bought a good bit of workout clothes. They're so cheap on Shein, it's hard not to like, it's such a good deal. So bell pepper was one of those foods that really changed for me after I had COVID. So I used to love bell pepper. I would eat fajitas like once a week. I loved them so much. And now it's like, it doesn't taste that great to me anymore. Oh my gosh, we're getting rated. Who's rating us? Eric! Is it Fit with Eric? Fit with Eric! Oh my gosh, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. We're doing a meal prep stream today. We're making some spicy jambalaya. It's gonna be awesome. For those of you guys who don't know Fit with Eric, please go give him a follow. Is there another Eric? Well, I just wanted to make sure because all my stream setup stuff looks so different today. I didn't want to accidentally call out the wrong Eric. But anyways, please go follow Eric. He's absolutely amazing. The guy's freaking killing it in bodybuilding. He's super cool and wonderful and jacked. Please go give him a follow. He's super cool. Welcome in, friends. If you guys don't know me, my name is Taylor, aka Limitless. On Thursdays, we do meal prep streams. Today, we're making jambalaya. And yeah, welcome in. Welcome in. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Rating a still frame is insane. Is it really? Is it still again? I'm having trouble with my camera today. I'm always looking for new recipes to try out. Yes, so for those of you guys who don't know, on my, is it really frozen? If it's frozen, say yes, please, so I can go fix it. I don't want you guys looking at me. It's probably frozen on me doing like a stupid face too. Oh God. All right, hold on. Why are you doing that? Can you see me now? I really feel like I need to have OBS pulled up because I have no idea what's going on right now. Can you guys see me now? You still can't see me? Are you guys messing with me? Seriously? I don't know how to fix this. Well, I'm actually in my garage now, so that would be one reason why you couldn't see. Can you see me now? Are we here? Are we here? I should be on camera, hopefully, as long as there's not like a terrible delay. Negative. We see nothing. What the F is happening? I don't even know. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do right now. Nostradamus is not here to fix it. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And just hope that it'll fix itself here in a minute. This is bad. Poor Nostradamus is probably so irritated. I've never had this happen before on stream, though. Unless y'all are messing with me. Get me all stressed out. I see a pan on the stove in an empty kitchen. Oh god. Yeah, no, I don't know why it's doing that. It was 11:04, so it's been frozen for a whole minute. Well, this is fun.
Shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares.
Oh my god.
Because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
I don't know what's going on. Live streaming is fun. Can you guys see anything? Saw a hand. Oh god. I only had to hit refresh like 50 times. God, Lord help me. All right. And we're back. Welcome in, friends. Julia Child here. We're making jambalaya. Southern jambalaya. Okay. All right, we got celery and bell pepper. Now we got onions to chop, and then we'll do all the protein next. Our rice is done. We'll probably add that in a little bit later because it's going to be in the crock pot for, it said 4 to 6 hours. Probably the last 30 minutes to an hour we'll add the cooked rice in just so it can kind of soak up some of the flavor. And then the shrimp, I don't know if the shrimp goes in until later too, right? Yeah, shrimp is the last half an hour. So we'll do the shrimp and the rice at the very end. But you guys won't be here for that part, but just so you guys know. Cook it for at least 30 minutes or so in the crock pot at the very end. We'll put the chicken and sausage will go in now. Gosh, my dog rolled around in grass, and she looks like a little porcupine right now. She's got grass everywhere. So we have Bermuda, and that's a warm weathered grass, and they decided to put it in our house in Tennessee. So like 7 months out of the year, our grass is brown and it flakes off, and the dogs just like roll around in it and then carry it inside. So we vacuum like 2 or 3 times a day, and I'm constantly having to go outside and brush the stupid grass off my dogs. It drives me nuts. But for the other months when it's actually like warm out, like really, really warm out, the grass is like, it's beautiful. It's like a golf course in like the summer, late spring, summer. It's like, because honestly, even when it starts getting warm out, for it to go from green to, or from brown to green, it takes a while. It doesn't just like happen overnight. So it's like a whole month or more of it just like trying to grow in and get really thick. And then usually around October, November, it starts to get brown again. So it's kind of a short season, but all summer long, it's like absolutely perfect. Julia Child is my favorite too. I know, that's why I said it. Just for you. Who was another big one? Isn't Rachel Ray another big cook? Martha Stewart did cooking stuff too, didn't she? It's a whole bunch of them. There you are. Okay, good. We're back. That's a Southern shirt. I know. I really don't typically like really loud patterns like this. And the colors, like the pink and this like greenish teal, whatever color, is definitely a Southern thing. But I don't want to look like a Southerner, to be honest. Grass docks. Docks queen at it again. Whatever you need. What you need is 4 pounds of melted butter. Exactly. Butter makes everything better. Bermuda, Bahama. Good gracious. Gracias. Thank you for the Julia Child reference. Yeah, that shirt is giving me a real farmer's market vibes. Y'all, I hate you all so much right now. Late, but Raid, welcome in. Zach Bot, how's it going? They're all telling me I look like a Southerner right now, and I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it, damn it. I was just trying to look cute. I don't have a lot to choose from, friends. I normally wear sweatpants and workout clothes, so me wearing normal people clothes on Thursdays is difficult. I'm just gonna start wearing sweats. I'm just gonna start wearing sweats on Thursdays too. At least you're not wearing mom jeans. Oh gosh, like the really, yeah. Okay, what do we have next? Okay, we can cut up the meat next. Is there any particular way we have to do that? Or is it just, we got 1-inch cubes for chicken, 1/4 inch slices for the sausage. I'm really bad at measuring. 1/4 inch slices, okay. I'm trying to imagine 1/4 inch slice. It'll be fine. It's gonna be in there for like 4 hours, doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be perfect. This looks so wrong. Oh man, never mind. I was gonna tell you guys a story, but I won't. I'm not going to. Sorry, I have no follow-up. Now everyone's gonna want to know what I was gonna say. Oh man. Looks nice. It's a nice team from gym clothes. Well, thanks. You look like a little Southern belle. I feel like Texas Southern is cute, but like when you tell someone like, you look like you're from the South, it's like, excuse me. I get so offended. It's not my vibe, but you know, it's okay. Buy myself clothes one of these days. I'm just gonna start selling feet pics now. I've just given up on life. I don't think anybody would buy my feet pics though. I played soccer for like 10 years. My feet are not, I don't have pretty feet. I don't know, maybe people are, I don't know. Are people into jacked up looking feet? Maybe. Maybe there's somebody out there for me. I'd be banned on TikTok already if I was streaming on there today. You're like, this girl is too much. Starting to get so excited about the race. Race day is coming up so soon. We're already like talking about this next week. We have spring break with the kids, and I know that that week's gonna go by really, really fast. It always does whenever the kids are off. And then it'll be taper week, which is crazy. We're gonna be tapering and then traveling. So it's gonna be absolutely crazy how fast it's coming up. I'm gonna be like, I feel like I'm gonna get like whenever the race is over, because I don't really have another one on the schedule yet. I feel like I'm gonna get like major like post-race blues. And so I'm really excited. I want the race to be here because I wanna do the race, but I'm also like afraid of after the race, I'm gonna have like such a like crazy like letdown. I'm gonna have such a high from race day, and then after that it's gonna be like a major crash. So I'm not looking forward to that. I know me, I always get so excited for races, and then I'm like, afterward I'm like, now what? And none of the races are like super duper close to me, so it's like I can't just like go and do a whole bunch of them. I would do one like once a month if I could, but they're cost money to travel there. I mean, I guess I could go there and like not stay the night, or just stay one night, travel the day before, but I feel like I'd have like major jet lag if I did that. You'll be fine. Let down hanging around. Cam froze again. Oh my gosh. Young Grease, welcome in. Sorry, that was a minute ago. It was probably when all my camera stuff was happening. Double duty, how's it going? I don't know if you're still in here, but welcome in. Hey, thanks for the follow, friends. Appreciate it.
Últimamente nuestras charlas son comparecencias. Un pasito más para la indulgencia. Un abogado por si acaso, y si el juez está de paso, termina dictaminando la sentencia. Salimos presuntos de inocencia. Pasito para atrás por si nos arrepentimos. Si nadie es culpable, pues culpamos al destino con el...
I don't know why I even try and make coffee and not put it in a hot cup. I like my coffee like blistering hot, and then whenever I get cooking or doing things, I forget about it and then it's cold. I take like one sip out of it and then I have to heat it up again, and then I forget about it and then I have to heat it up again. It's like by the end of it, my coffee's probably not even coffee anymore after it's been microwaved 30 million times. It's fine.
Nena, por tu forma de hablar, intuyo que
now what kind of feeling drained me afterwards too. Like all this buildup, I know you get so excited, all this like anxiety and excitement, and then when the race is over, it's just like it's like a hard crash. I always get like that. And when I was like a college athlete, it was fine because it was like, okay, well we gotta meet next week, and you know, you didn't really get that letdown. And then usually by the end of season, you're so tired that you're like, oh, thank God, like I don't have any more races on the books. And now it's like the complete opposite, where I'm like, I want more, but it's just like, it's so expensive to constantly go places and traveling when you have kids. It's just like, it's like way more complicated. So what we need to do is just get a sponsor that pays for my trips, and then I'll just go to like a couple races a year. If I could do one like 4 races a year, I think that would be enough time in between where I can get like a lot of progress. I get a lot of progress done, and then still it would feel like I have a race coming up like soon. So I feel like there would be like that urgency and keep that intensity where I can't really slack. We could get, you know, get good work in, but then it's like not too frequent. I think something like that would be fun. And then maybe like in between those, I could do like local, like Spartan races or things like that, that hopefully wouldn't, like I'm not taking as seriously, where I could drive up like the day of and I wouldn't be like freaking out about doing well, because it's like not really like my primary thing. Just kind of doing it for fun. We got some good dinners coming up this week. I'm pretty excited. I feel like I got so burnt out on the food that we normally ate. Like I feel like every single meal I've been making lately has been a new one, which normally is really scary, and it takes me so much longer because I haven't made it before, and it, you know, directions and stuff, it takes longer to make them. But all the recipes I've been getting lately have been so good. I've been posting them in Discord, so if any of you guys want any like homemade recipes, I've been researching food that's like, it's quick and healthy has been my searches lately, because that's just the best for us. We're going to be having baseball for Noah. He has 2 games a week, and then he has practice 2 days a week. So 4 days out of the week, we're going to be gone for an hour and a half in the evening. So like, I don't want to eat out all that time, and you know, eating out just costs a lot of money and everything. So I have to have dinner ready by like 4 o'clock. So it's got to be quick and easy, and we want it to be healthy, obviously. Okay. All right, shrimp's ready. I think most of the stuff is good to go. I think we just have to open some cans, and then we can start dumping the crap in the crock pot.
deep in the dark, down on my knees, I've seen things that you wouldn't believe. I was lost until I found.
Hey, thanks for the follows. I appreciate you.
Nobody gonna bring me down.
Felix, welcome in. It's frozen again. Why is it doing this? It's making me so mad.
Nobody gonna bring me down.
All right, can you guys see me? Are we back? And we're back, okay. Oh my gosh. Video is frozen. Yeah, I know it's like the, what, 4th time? No, we're not back. We're not back. Can you guys see me or no? It froze immediately again. Oh my gosh, seriously? You're a ghost now. Oh God. Why can't things just be easy for once? Heck is annoying. Yeah, especially today. And yeah, it's hard to tell if it works. I have to walk back and forth. I have to walk back and forth 1,000 times. Okay. Alright. Let me open up the tomatoes and then we'll put everything in the crock pot. I'm thoroughly annoyed. The camera's just been freezing every few minutes. Keep having to go in there and refresh it.
I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh,
The OBS, I just have to pull up. It's minimized. Okay. I thought you said something about not using OBS or something. Okay.
And I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die.
Tomatoes, broth, and tomato paste. Okay. Do you think I look like a Southern lady? Noel tells the truth. I'm burning these clothes today, just so you know. Okay, and then the broth. How much broth was it again? 18.5 ounces. What is this? 82. Look at that, it's gonna be like almost perfect. Okay, so we added tomato paste, the can of Rotel, the tomatoes, and the broth. And we're just mixing that together first. Oh gosh, spilling it. Spilling it. And then turn the vegetables and the seasonings. This one. How much seasoning do we need of each one? Teaspoons, okay. Do it. Parsley. Where's all my seasonings? Sorry, hun. Oh man, somebody's thirsty. Someone's helping, yeah. Must be the puppers, yeah. Little pups. Jay Thunder, welcome in. 3 stream streak, let's go. Yeah, I don't know. We're having a lot of tech issues today, unfortunately, so I apologize for that. Nostradamus is helping. Hopefully we, knock on wood, hopefully we won't have any more issues. Okay, looks like we're caught up everywhere else. I need to get a mouse next time too. Okay. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day. Currently working. Okay. 11:32. Okay, cool. Appreciate that, Grotlick. Spring Shields, hello. How's it going? I fixed it. Should be good now. Thank you so much, Noel. Thank you, thank you. You're awesome. Okay. So we did parsley. What do we got next? Basil. Hi, honey. You waiting for me to drop something? Oregano. We have 1.5. Weird, the oregano is like all staticky. Thanks for the follows, friends. We're making jambalaya today, and the food is going good. Our video was having issues there for a minute, but Nostradamus came in and saved the day as usual. Half a teaspoon of cayenne, only half? We'll do a little more. Yeah, a little extra. We'll add a little extra hot sauce too when that time comes. Okay. Oh, and we need to add the garlic too. I haven't done garlic. Okay, what is your guys' favorite like hot sauce? Or like which one do you like for what? I think sriracha and chili oil I use mostly for like Asian food. Whenever I make Mexican food, I typically go for I like Cholula, and there's a couple other ones. I can't remember the name of it that I like. And then whenever I make like gumbo or jambalaya, I feel like I have to use Tabasco, which I don't have, so we are using Cholula today, but Tabasco is like my favorite for jambalaya. Cholula Chipotle. Oh yeah, I forgot. We had that one once, and I thought it was pretty good. Hey, thanks for the follows. Oh wait, no, that's not a follow. That's a Spring Shield. Thank you for the bits. So appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. Is it Audie? Odie? Thank you so much. Sriracha is my go-to. Sriracha is good. I feel like that one is pretty versatile. Cholula's pretty versatile too, but there's only certain things, like when I have like breakfast food like eggs, I can only have Cholula. You try and put any other hot sauce on my eggs, I'm gonna be very upset. But yeah, Cholula's really, really good in Bloody Marys too. I've tried Tabasco and Bloody Marys, but Tabasco has kind of an odd flavor and it doesn't always like go well with things that, I don't know, it doesn't taste good. I don't like Tabasco in my, I don't know, it has like a very strong vinegary flavor or something. I don't know, something about it I don't like in my stuff. Love the shirt today, thank you. Yeah, I was kind of going for a spring look, but you know, I've knocked on my desk, but it's only got a veneer. Sriracha's my go-to, yeah. Hey, Phantom Playa, welcome in. Dressed in regular clothes, yeah. Yeah, Thursdays I try not to wear workout clothes just because, you know, I just want something different. But most of my clothes are sweatpants or workout clothes. Can I scroll down? Okay, I guess we are. It's too thin for many things, yeah. Where's my super suit? Welcome in. Imagine coming home nights and this is your wife. You get used, I feel like you get used to it. I use a lot of sriracha and chili. Dude, I friggin' love sriracha and chili oil. I like Asian food a lot, so I think those are the ones I probably use the most. But yeah. Texas Pete. Yeah, people, I never used Texas Pete until I came out this way. California, like I never heard of Texas Pete before. And then I think the first time I heard about it was when I was in South Carolina. I heard of people talking about Texas Pete and they use it a lot here too. Yeah. Okay. What do we have next? Did I put, yeah, I already put the garlic in, so we're good on garlic. And we did all the seasonings. Where did my spoon go? This feels like, I feel like this needs a little bit more broth. We haven't even put the, it looks perfect for like the vegetables, like if we were just cooking the vegetables, but I guarantee you whenever we put the broth and stuff in, or the protein in, it's gonna not be brothy enough. I might add more. Especially because it's going to be cooking for so long, and then we're going to be adding rice to it too later. Yeah, I think we're gonna add some more broth, and then what was salt? Forgot to add salt too. Okay, so 1 1/4 teaspoons of salt. This is by far the best salt I think I've ever had. It's so delicious, so good. It's Celtic salt. I think I got this off of Amazon. We bought the coarse salt and then we tried putting it in my salt and pepper grinder, but the salt is so like, it's like a really wet salt, and so whenever you put it in a grinder it just like gets stuck. It doesn't come out. So that was just a little unfortunate. So we ended up getting that one instead, where it's already fine. They kind of dehydrate it a little bit and it's really fine salt. But the flavor on it is just like seriously the best tasting salt. I didn't realize that salt could have so much flavor until I bought Celtic salt. Okay. We'll see what it looks like after we get the chicken and the sausage in. We'll stir it in and see where we're at. I think we're gonna need at least 1 more cup, if not more, of broth. Dude, this is gonna be a crap ton of jambalaya. Oh my gosh. My crock pot is like so full. Oh, it looks good though. Try and bring it over so you guys can see it. I can pull up OBS here. You can kind of see me. I'm like really small. Can you guys see it? Look at how good that looks. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die when this is done. I'm gonna eat jambalaya for days. Okay. All right, so it's cover and cook for 4 to 6 hours. So we are officially done for the next 4 hours with the jambalaya. What temperature does it say? Low for 4 to 6. What time is it? Yeah, we could do that. We could do low. Right? Okay. 4 hours from now would be about 4 o'clock. Yeah, 4 to 6. Yeah, that'll be perfect. That'll be done right around 6 o'clock. Would be perfect. Okay, no longer pink. Okay, and then we're gonna stir the shrimp in, and the shrimp needs 30 minutes. So this should be done in about 5 hours from now or so. I'm gonna put my cooked rice, which we already cooked, and the shrimp. So the shrimp and the rice will go in a half an hour before we eat. And that's it. And then we'll separate it. We're gonna eat dinner, and then we have so much that we're gonna have meal preps for a day or two as well on top of that. That's another thing I've been doing for meal preps lately is I've just been making larger portions for dinner, and then meal prepping the extras, and that makes it so much nicer. Okay, I'm gonna go pee really quick, and then I'm gonna heat up my coffee, and then we'll chit chat some more. Okay, BRB. Jambalaya. Oh my gosh.
It's hard for me to let go, but I think that I'm finally feeling good again. So hard cause I loved you, but I'm finally feeling like myself. All of the wounds that were opened by you are now closing. I finally know how to live without hurting myself. I think that I am moving broken. I needed a sign. This is a sign that I'm healing.
Heard Lidl while I was gone. Oh my gosh, that's great.
I'm finally healing from you.
Maple, welcome in. Let me grab my chair. I'm not frozen again. Please don't tell me I'm frozen again, right? Was that an old message I just read? I'd be so sad. That's me. Yep. You're good. Okay. He said he fixed it, so. Let me just scroll up. I missed a few. Frank's Red Hot used to have barbecue sauce. That was amazing. I only like Frank's for their buffalo sauce. I don't like their like regular like cayenne or pepper, whatever kind of sauce it is, red pepper sauce. I think it's just okay. I'm very picky when it comes to hot sauce, apparently. I have this one sauce I like to use. It's Curtis, a red sauce. It's really good for tacos. This is probably my taco go-to sauce. This one's really good. Whenever we have any like chicken tacos, I'll do like a salsa verde on it. But it's hard to just have salsa verde because most of the time the green salsa is not very spicy. At least around here, it's kind of hard to find like a spicy. They literally only sell mild in the store here. Like, what the hell? So most of the time I have to make my own and add extra jalapenos to it. Make my own mango salsa. They don't sell any good spicy food here. My parents went to this restaurant last night that was supposed to have really, really good reviews. And my parents went there and they said it was the most lame food. Like, it was like Mexican type food or something. And they said it was so bad. It was so bad. Yam food. I like baked cake. Dude, I was craving chocolate cake so bad last night. I was like, I need a chocolate cake. So yeah, me too. I like cake. I like cake. I was gonna say most of the time I'm not like a huge cake person, but I am. I like cake. I was thinking lemon. I love lemon cake, spice cake, chocolate on chocolate. Yes. I'm starving right now in case you guys didn't know. You have a cupboard. I do. I do have a cupboard. Lamb jam. Yeah, the Mexican, almost all the food here is lame. Our friends own a barbecue place that's really good. It's kind of like a Texas barbecue, and that's really good. And everything else is kind of lame. Very sad. Limitless, do you track your macros at all? So right now I'm not, because the amount of exercise I'm doing, I don't really feel like I need to. Like, if anything, I'm not getting enough calories. But if I were trying to like gain muscle, like I was really, really trying hard to gain muscle, or I was trying really hard to like lose fat and lean up or something like that, if I had like a very specific goal, I absolutely would track my macros. And I personally use MyFitnessPal just because I've used it for like 10 years. And some of the features they started making you pay for, like you used to be able to like scan, like say a granola bar, and on the package it has like the barcode on it. You used to be able to scan the barcode and it would automatically like upload it to like food you ate, and it was like super easy. You could literally just go in and scan everything in your pantry that you ate, and you wouldn't have to like search for it and then like change like the portion sizes and do all that. It made it a lot easier. And so if I were starting today, I would probably use Chronometer, but I personally like can answer specific questions about MyFitnessPal. I use the free version of MyFitnessPal to log food and macros and things like that. To figure out my macros, I use TDEE. I have a command for it. TDEE. That link that I just dropped in chat, if you guys want to figure out your macros, it very specific to you, like how, like it asks you like how much do you weigh, are you male or female, how tall are you, how active are you, asks you a whole bunch of questions about you, and then it will ask like what your goals are. Are you wanting to cut? Are you wanting to bulk? You know, do you want to do low carb diet? Do you want to do a moderate carb diet? You know, things like that. And it'll tell you everything you need to know that's way more specific to you. So check that out if you're trying to make any gains or losses in your in your diet. This is a new hair color. Looks really good on you. Thank you. I feel like it feels really like it kind of brightens up a little bit. I was kind of wanting something different. I really like brunette. Whenever I see a brunette, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. I love looking at brunettes. And I almost went slightly darker brown with like a honey color melt. But when I asked Noel about it, because I was really torn between doing this and then the darker brown, he said to do the lighter color for summer, and then if I feel like trying out, what's it called? TDEE calls me obese. So TDEE doesn't tell you like your BMI. TDEE is definitely doesn't tell you your BMI. Because the thing that I like about TDEE is you can put in your body fat percentage as an option. So if you put in your body fat percentage for people that have typically more muscle mass than the average person, like I have more muscle mass than the average woman of my stats. And so if I put in my body fat percentage, which I roughly know what it is, it's very, very accurate in telling you how many calories you should eat and your macros. So Muscle Mac, if you roughly know what your body comp is, you should be able to put that in and it'll tell you a very accurate, like where you should be as far as all that stuff goes. But I agree, like whenever people use BMI, it's so inaccurate. It tells me I'm obese too. And it's very frustrating. I do not ever use BMI. I don't ever recommend anybody use BMI because it's like, it's for people who like literally don't work out. If you have like very little muscle mass on you, then it might be kind of accurate for you, but for everybody else, it's not good. What's up, Andrew? Bloomer, how's it going? You absolute heartbreaker. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that. How are you doing? I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. Hope life is treating you well. Are you still streaming? I haven't seen you on. I haven't been on Twitch a whole lot other than to stream myself. So I don't always, if I don't see somebody on like while I'm like scrolling through really fast, then I don't know. Yeah. Shout out to all of our friends. We got Muscle Mac. He's freaking jacked and he's got little baby at home. He did the decathlon, which is the male version of what I did. I did the heptathlon. Men do the decathlon in college, and he was freaking badass. And so yeah, go give him a follow. And Bloomer is freaking awesome too, another fitness streamer. He's super nice and inclusive and very knowledgeable about the fitness and health stuff. So go give him a follow too. Absolutely love both of those guys. They're so awesome. Go give them follows. Follow all of our friends. But yeah, TDEs. Good to see my TDE just says all. Wait, what? Mini lifts? Still just says all. What do you mean? It says all. What do you mean? The bearded nerd, welcome in. It still calls me obese. LOL, it knows I eat way too much ice cream. Oh my gosh. Feeling too much of the baby's food. Okay, so some of the baby food is really good. They had one that was it was pineapple and banana. It was like a tropical one mixed with banana. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it was so good. It was like bite for you, bite for me, but most of them I didn't eat, but that one, it was like a dessert one. It was so good. Is hyrox a type of CrossFit race? It is, I would say it's CrossFit adjacent. So there is like weights incorporated in it. So like we do sandbag like lunges, and there's like farmer's carries, and what else is weighted? There's like a sled push and pull that's weighted, but there's not really any Olympic lifts or anything that's complicated really in the hyrox. Like literally anybody, I mean, as long as you can like do a lunge, like, and you can do a burpee, like you have like functional movement where you're not like injured or whatever, or limited to doing like full reps and stuff like that. I would say it's similar to CrossFit, but no, it's a completely different thing from CrossFit. But I would say it's in a lot of the movements and stuff, it's very similar. But there's no like Olympic lifts or handstand walks or anything that would make it difficult for like the average person to do. Anybody can do the hyrox, which I really like. But yeah, doing it well is another thing. The hyrox race is not an easy race at all. It's pretty brutal, to be honest. So speaking of the race, I decided that if we get any more donos, we're gonna continue giving you guys the redeems. So I think what were we? I think we raised like $275. So in the about section, we posted the redeems that you get for donating. So if you guys are interested in continuing to donate towards the race, we have about like 2.5 weeks. 2 weeks? Yeah, it's actually probably closer to 2 weeks. It's about 2 weeks away. So anybody who donos, whenever we hit like a milestone on our incentives and stuff, I'm still going to do those. So just a heads up. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. I heated up my coffee and then forgot about it again. But yeah, the hyrox race is fun. And it's intense. The thing that I like about the hyrox race is none of the movements are difficult. If you want to do the hyrox really fast, it is a lot of training. So anybody can do the ski, anybody can do the row, anybody can do a sled push or a pull, but becoming more efficient at all of those things and like really refining like the technique and then dropping your time, getting so conditioned that you can like sprint a 1K with a high heart rate and it really not phase you. Things like that is what's really gonna makes the normal person stand out from like the professionals. So literally anybody today can go and do a hyrox. You don't have to run the whole thing or, you know, have all of everything, like all the technique and everything figured out. Like most of the movements are pretty simple, which is cool. Started taking potassium supplement, waking up real thirsty. Do I need salt now? So we were just talking about potassium supplements the other day. I don't know exactly so potassium is potassium, calcium. Is it potassium, calcium, sodium? There's one more. Magnesium maybe is part of what make your muscles contract and relax. And that also, like, your heart's a muscle. So I always get kind of freaked out whenever taking just like a potassium supplement. So I don't like to make recommendations on that because you know, there's more pieces to the puzzle. You might have a lot of potassium and then your muscles are able to contract, but for your muscles to be able to relax, you also need like calcium to latch on. And if you have potassium but you don't have calcium, or you have a lot of potassium, not enough calcium, you could potentially like get more cramps and things like that. So there has to be balance with a lot of those electrolytes. So I honestly, with something like that, I would totally talk to a doctor about. I don't know enough about all of the electrolyte balance and stuff like that to know, but yeah, you gotta be a little careful with that kind of stuff. It is very, very hard to hit potassium goals in a day. You literally have to just eat like spinach and bananas all day long to actually hit what your body, it says that we require for potassium. Which just shows me how like depleted our foods are nowadays and how much potassium did something have, you know, 100 years ago. Like, who knows? Yeah, potassium is crazy. It's hard to, it's really, really hard to hit. It's almost, honestly, I think it's virtually impossible to hit a potassium, what your body needs through regular food now. But yeah, that's definitely one. A potassium supplement is definitely something I would talk to a doctor about more than me or, you know, just a professional, because of, you know, how much weight there is and how it affects your body. Are you thinking about streaming it for us? So we have a friend whose family's coming, but both of me and my friend are bringing our families, and we both have young children. So our husbands are going to be virtually making sure that the kids are safe. We're going to be in a big room with a lot of strangers, and I want to make sure that my children are safe. If we somehow have like an extra hand, we might be able to get somebody to stream or at least record the race, and then I can put like a race video together for you guys. That's what I'm hoping. I would say live streaming is probably not gonna happen. If we have somebody if somebody from the community that is really familiar with like streaming, if they came and they streamed for me, I would totally do that. But you can't just hand somebody who isn't familiar with streaming or Twitch and be like, hey, stream, and expect them to do a good job. So we're probably just going to record it, and then I'll edit it down to where you like, it's virtually all the times that you can actually see us. And then I'll post it onto like YouTube or something like that, so that you guys can see it. I think that they only televise like the really big races, like the majors and the pros. I don't think that they don't ever stream like the open workouts. So yeah, that would be fun though. I want to make some sort of video, so I'm really gonna try and get somebody to at least record it. You guys just probably won't see it live, which is kind of sad. Yeah, magnesium, yeah. Electrolytes. It involves the heart and stuff, exactly. Yep, that's why I don't like to make recommendations on it. Get them potatoes. Yeah, potatoes is another good source of calcium and magnesium as well. So there's a lot of people who don't like potatoes because they think that they're not healthy, but potatoes are healthy. Now you don't want to go and eat like all potatoes, but like I said, I think I've said this 1,000 times, variety and moderation. You want to get, there's so many good foods out there, and if you just eat fruit, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of sugar in your body and things like that, and it's gonna make your blood sugar spike, and you know, trying to do too much of anything is not gonna be good for you. But if you have fruits and vegetables and starches and whole grains and all this stuff, it's gonna be the best for you, and your chances of being deficient are gonna go way down if you have a lot of variety in your diet. 5 medium potatoes a day will get you the potassium goal. I know, but who wants to eat that many potatoes every single day? Yeah, we take like a multivitamin. I do have, now that I can actually eat bananas again, I can't eat bananas plain because that still weirds me out. After I had COVID, I couldn't taste bananas for a long time, and I kept trying them and I couldn't taste them at all. It was literally just like the slimy texture. I was like, oh, like, oh, it grossed me out so bad. So bananas were like a no-go for me for a long time. But recently I tried them on a rice cake with peanut butter and honey, and I just do like really thin slices of bananas and put it on top of the peanut butter, and that's been really good. And so I've been pounding that and eating that a lot. And I would say we have spinach pretty frequently in our diet. And like in my tortellini soup last night, I had a whole bunch of spinach, like half a bag of spinach in our soup and everything. So we do get potassium. I drink coconut water. I think coconut water has potassium. I take trace minerals. I'm pretty certain that has potassium in it as well. So I wouldn't say I get close to the potassium goal, because the potassium goal is outrageous. But I'm probably better than most people in hitting potassium goals. You gotta go to the bathroom? Gotta go potty? Yeah, you're so cute, Pickles. Such a good boy. Are you going out too? No, you wanna stay in? Oh, my sweet girl. My sweet baby. Okay. We don't have that much longer before I have to tell you guys though. Inclusive. Hey, Young Grease, welcome in. Fist. Oh gosh, I'm getting so hungry right now. I'm about to eat some tortellini soup. You told your BMI in inclusive. I don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry. Young Grease, I love it. The little toad with the heart is so cute. Thanks for posting the link, Grotty. Appreciate you. If they invent teleportation and roll it out in the next few months, I'd come help you with your streaming. I know. We'll just get you a private jet one of these days, Grotty, and you can just fly to us all the time. Or, you know, we can fly to you. Yeah, a vlog would be cool too. I know. So I could try and do like a vlog like the days leading up to the race. Would that be something that you'd be interested in? I could try and do a vlog for you guys. Shh, can you stop? I just asked if you wanted to go outside. I'm not playing games with you, crazy girl. Don't lick me, I just want to pet you. You want to bark at the UPS man? They're the good guys. Bark at USPS. Don't bark at don't bark at them. Yes is good. We always talk so much crap on USPS. My packages always come to us from USPS all dinged up and like a week late. Let me out. Oh gosh. If we had a doggy door, the dogs would be in and out like every 2 minutes. In and out, in and out. A vlog would be cool, yeah. That's not a bad idea. I could do like quick little clips like while we're in the car traveling and like while we're warming up, I could just do like a couple quick little vlogs and then put it together in a video. That's not a bad idea. 2 quarter wedges of watermelon has as much potassium as a potato too. We eat a lot of watermelon whenever the season comes around. I have this, it's cucumber, mint, watermelon, and feta, and I think it has lime juice in it and salt and pepper. It's like a watermelon salad thing. It's so good, and our family, we do a lot of watermelon in the summer. Oh my gosh, that's good. I didn't know watermelon had potassium in it too. That's awesome. Penn from Penn & Teller did a potato-only crash diet to lose weight for months and got creepy skinny. Oh, I can't imagine just eating potatoes. There was people that just lived off potatoes, right? You're looking very glam. What's up, Chris the Brit? How are you? Does Nostradamus do hyrox races for men? So Nostradamus doesn't like to run, and hyrox racing is a lot of running. Cody likes to do, he likes to do like the ski and the row and the bike, and he likes to do like more CrossFit style stuff where it's typically not as much running. It's a lot more like fast weight, like weight stuff and like the skier and all those things. But the hyrox race is mostly running, and then you have like the stations in between runnings, but it's a race. Do you have photo shoot or something? No, I just try and look extra cute on Thursdays. On Thursdays, I try and wear normal clothes. And I'm still riding my hair from when the girl did it the other day. I washed my hair Monday afternoon right before I went into my thing, and it's still curly from her. GoPro the whole event. Edit after. Oh, GoPro the whole event. Okay, gotcha. GoPro the whole event. I don't know if I could wear, I don't have a GoPro, and I'm sure I could probably put a GoPro on something, maybe. Can you imagine when I'm on the ski and my head's going up and down, the camera would be like everywhere? That would be funny though. So I live about 2 hours from St. Louis Regional Center, USPS. There are times after or where I wake up to see my package here in my town, 1 p.m. Went back to St. Louis, then 6 p.m. back into town. It's still in St. Louis, yeah. Then it shows up at my house. Yeah, I don't get that. They have the weirdest routes ever. Lost my packages multiple times. Yeah, I'm not a fan of USPS. Gotta run. Thank you, Junior Guns, for being here. I hope you have a lovely day. You're awesome. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, I'll give you guys an update on how the jambalaya turned out. I plugged it in, right? Can you imagine if I didn't plug it in? Come back to it 4 hours later and it's not even hot? I'd be very upset. Gosh, now he wants back in. Little princess. He's like, Mom, it's 65. I'm gonna die out here. Pickles absolutely hates being cold. Like, he's like me. Pickles is like me, but like a dog. He hates being cold. See, Malloy, welcome in. How you doing? Chest mount would work too. Yeah, it'd probably have to be low because whenever I'm doing wall balls, I catch it with like my chest. Trying to think of what else. Do we do anything else? I do pull. Yeah, sled push shouldn't be in the way. I'm trying to think if there's anything. Oh, burpees. Burpee broad jumps. My chest hits the floor. I don't know. That would be a hard one. I don't know where I would put the GoPro. That would be very uncomfortable to do burpees with a GoPro on my chest too. I don't know. I don't know where I would do it. I can't have anything on my shoulders because we carry a sandbag on my shoulders. My chest wouldn't work. I'd almost have to have like a hat on, but like there's some movements like the ski, trying to do the ski with a hat on would be obnoxious. Yeah, I don't know. The dash cam. I don't know. Besides training and meal prepping, what do you do? What do you enjoy doing the most? I never have time to do hobbies. Ever. My hobby is working out. I don't have time to read books, or I used to like reading books and painting. What else did I used to like to do? It's been so long since I've done like things like that. I like gardening, but yeah, like ever since I like had kids, between streaming and being like I'm literally a housewife. I'm like a stay-at-home mom and housewife. I clean and I cook and I work out and I stream. I take care of my kids and I go to bed, and then I do it all over again every day, day after day. Don't have time for like anything else. But yeah, I used to be really creative and do a lot of projects and things like that, but it's been years. Those mouth guard teeth mount ones. Oh, what? They have a mouth guard one? Get the 360 cam, that'd be so funny. It seems to be a point of internal contention. Yeah. You have kids and so many dogs that you have to, yeah. I mean, yeah. Between keeping a house clean with 3 kids and 3 dogs is like impossible. As soon as I'm done cleaning up one mess, literally another mess is made. And I just literally go from mess to mess to mess to mess to mess to cooking to mess to cooking to mess to going to pick up my kids and then dropping them off at school and then going to practice and then meeting up with people who, like family, who want to see us, and I mean, the list goes on. There's always something. My church needs help. I volunteer at my church a lot. And like, I feel like besides streaming, my entire life is doing like stuff for other people, which I love. I love it, but sometimes it'd be nice to be able to like do something I want to do. But I'm hoping maybe this summer, now that my youngest is a little bit older, he just turned 3. I'm hoping that like if the kids are outside, I could probably read a book while I'm sitting outside with them. Hopefully, they just come to me like every 2 seconds, like mom, watch me do this, mom. Like there's no peace. They're quiet when the kids are home, and then when they're gone, it's like I'm streaming. I literally, the only time that they're gone, I'm streaming the whole time. Mom. Eli does take a nap whenever when I pick him up. He comes home and we'll try and get him to take a nap. But I would say like 4 out of 5 times he's not napping anymore. So I think naps are on their way out for Eli, which is very sad because both of my other kids slept. They took naps until they were like 5. Noah fought naps really hard that last year, but we kind of forced it upon him. And once he started school, like there was no napping anymore. But maybe I know. And as adults, we love naps. We're like, oh God, what I would do for a nap right now. But yeah, whenever I do have time, like usually when Eli's sleeping, I will try and create content or I have like 1,001 things to do, like for the house, like cleaning laundry. We literally, there's always a load of laundry going in our house. It's can you twerk? Yep, I sure can. I'm gonna do it in about 5 minutes. That's why they stick around, because I say stuff like that. But yeah. You endorphin buzz of push-ups like a drug addict distracts you from your creative stuff. Oh man. A book like The Priest? What is that? What's The Priest? Honestly, I don't even know like what books I like anymore. I think the last time I really read a book was I was reading like the young adult books. I think I read like Maze Runner. It was like whenever those books were popular, which was a while ago now. Will you try? Please no. It's not that kind of stream here. We're PG, so we're a PG stream. Yeah, and like if you, oh gosh. Yeah, and like if they don't call for you, it'll feel weird too. You might think there's something wrong. Yeah, it's true. Whenever the kids are too quiet, I'm like, what is happening right now? And I know one day I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss like being needed, and it gives me so much purpose and feeling needed. I think just at the base of being human, like we need to feel needed. If you were in the world and you felt like nobody needed you, it would be kind of a very sinking feeling, like, why am I even here? You know, I think we need to be needed. And so whenever, I think that's why a lot of moms have such a difficult time whenever like they do they become like empty nesters. They have such a difficult time. But I'm definitely going to be one of those moms where I'm like, I don't want to say I resent it. I mean, sometimes I feel like I kind of resent it. I'm like, man, I never get to do what I want. But then I'm going to miss it so much. When everybody says, I had a lot of older women say like, this is going to be like the best time of your life. So enjoy it. It's RAF. It's a little too RAF. What is that? Is that a quote from something? I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't get it. Oh no. Where'd it go? Your shirt is so cute. Hey, thanks. Do you happen to be a Southern lady? Everybody said I look like a Southern lady today. From the Ninja Turtle movies. Oh, like Raphael. Okay. All down here from now. All downhill from here. Oh gosh. I can't read. I can't talk. I can't read today. This is so bad. Which Ninja Turtle movie? The only Ninja Turtle movie I've seen is like the one from like the 90s. And that one's the best and forever will be the best. Thanks for the follows, friends. Okay. I think it's almost time for me to go. Nah, I can't write. Live action from the 90s. That's the one I know, too. The live action, I don't remember. I haven't seen that Ninja Turtle movie in forever. I think I tried to have Noah watch it a few years ago, and he wasn't into it, and it broke my heart. I was like, you have to like this movie. I was like very disappointed in him. He did like the X-Men 97. I put that one on when it was, I think it was on Disney. It probably still is on Disney, but they were pushing it not that long ago. And all the X-Men stuff. And I freaking love X-Men. And he actually liked that, which made I was very happy. He didn't like Pokemon. I always try and have the kids watch shows that I watched as a kid because I can actually sit down and watch them because it's really nostalgic for me. And so I always like put the shows on that my kids like. They liked Scooby-Doo. That was like one of my favorites when I was little. and they liked X-Men. I tried to get Noah to watch He-Man because for the longest time Noah had long hair that was cut to like right here, and then his bangs were really short. And he looked exactly like He-Man. I'm like, dude, like you have to like this show because you're him. And he wasn't super into it, which was so surprising. He was really, that was when he was in his Mickey Mouse phase. He was obsessed with Mickey Mouse. That's the only thing he wanted to watch. Maybe I should try again. I remember his He-Man hair. I know, he was so cute. He's gonna look back at his hair and be like, what the F, Mom? Why'd you cut my hair like that? I look stupid. But he liked his long hair, but his bangs would always get in his face, and he was always like moving him out of the way and getting so irritated. So I cut his bangs short, and then he looked like He-Man, and then I couldn't change his hair because I liked it so much. So yeah, we are created for community. It's not easy being separated from people, especially those close to us. Yeah. And that's what I wanted to create here, is like a healthy community of people who genuinely just like enjoy fitness and want to be healthier. And that's why I love my Discord, because people will post like healthy recipes and I post, and it's very like we're in this together. And it feels like a little fitness family. I was trying really hard to not be one of those like fitness streamers that just like compiles a whole bunch of simps, you know? So like I intentionally like talk about like my husband and my family a lot. So anybody who's here for the wrong reasons eventually get the hint, which I definitely don't make as much money as those women for sure. But I really love the community that we have, and that means a lot. I'm not hating on Morgue Pie. I actually really like her. I think she's cool, and she's freaking hilarious. I don't really watch her, but I've seen a couple clips whenever she got in trouble she did something really crazy, and she got like banned for a while on Twitch or something, and she just cracks me up, man. Some of the stuff she does, I'm like, it's like entertaining, you know? So I'm never gonna be somebody who judges somebody for something like that. And I don't know their situation. If I were in their situation, would I make the same decisions? I don't know. I'm very blessed to be taken care of so well by my husband, and I don't need to do things like that to make money. And you know, so I never judge people for the decisions that they make. Obviously, I used to be a lot more judgmental until God made sure that I understood that with hardship and things, sometimes bad decisions happen. And so like I really don't. I don't ever judge anybody. You should have shown him the He-Man overdubs video with the "Hey, what's going on?" the song. Yeah, I think if he saw like Skeletor and all of them, like he would like it. For non-blondes, I believe. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you, Ben? My nephew has the same type of haircut. It's cute. I think he's 4 at this point. Yeah, he was young enough he was young enough to not know that his hair looked stupid. And only like a mother could love that haircut, you know? And now he's 5, almost 6 now, and now he's starting to ask for like the skin fades and like the cool hair. And he wants it to be like spiky and stuff like that, you know? He's trying to be a cool guy now. So it makes me sad. She's actually funny, yeah. On Emmy streams, yeah. I think, I may not agree with everything she does, but I mean, again, I'm not going to judge somebody, and it's not the path I would choose for myself, but I like her. I think she's fun. I do wish she's less sexual, but to each their own. I mean, yeah, I think it's just, if you look at the women who do that, they have the most viewers and they make the most money. So it's they're doing what they need to do to make money. Not saying that they're not responsible for their actions, but it's hard to sit and watch other people doing so well with like literally posting just pictures of them in bikinis and they have 1 million followers. It's just like, and then there's other people out there trying to like really make like good content that's like life-changing stuff, and you know, like I feel like put a lot of work into creating a good community that can actually like, you know, educate people and telling them like how to eat better, and like, hey, your diet doesn't always have to be perfect. You can eat like this and still reach your goals. And like I just try and, you know, show people that like a sustainable, healthy life really isn't that hard, and it can be fun and enjoyable, and it doesn't have to be torturous like everybody makes it seem. Like losing weight, everybody dreads whenever you think, oh God, I gotta lose weight or I have to go work out. They make it such a negative thing, and it's so much not like that. It's so wonderful. And so I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to create good content without manipulating people, and you know, I don't know. But it's definitely, it's an uphill battle for sure for someone like me. Everybody, I feel like whenever people see like which I mean, when I work out, I wear shorts and a sports bra, and so I think a lot of times, and I wear makeup and curl my hair, and you know, I try and look cute. So a lot of times people will get like the wrong idea from me or expect me to have like OnlyFans and things like that, and you know, I attract a different type of person a lot of times too. But yeah, I'm just out here trying to do my best. Contentment is key. Envy and covetousness does not look good on anyone. Yeah. You're going to grow more naturally. Yeah, I think that don't focus on getting all likes. I know, but I mean, I do need to produce some sort of living for myself too. So I have to create content that I believe in, and I also need to find ways to make money too. Because I can't just sit here and have this be just a hobby, you know? I have to try and help contribute to my family, you know, my family's needs. And it's frustrating. It's definitely frustrating seeing time and time again, constantly shoved in your face, people that all their content is about building their glutes, and every single shot is like, the whole video is them like different angles of their butt and doing bikini photo shoots constantly, and they're hitting 1, 2, 3 million followers, and it's just like, it's so hard to be like, because like I'm like, I could do that, and then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And then it's like, when you constantly see other people being so successful doing stuff like that, it's hard not to get sucked into that stuff, you know? But yeah, society encourages women to partake in that sort of thing. Yeah, I think your content will blow up without that stuff. It's gonna take a long time, I think, but I'm in it for the long haul. Love this look. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm not trying to hate on people. It just can be frustrating sometimes for someone like me, for sure. You said you also train people for a living, right? I actually haven't been training people in person for a while now, because a lot of my clients just kept flaking out on me, and I was not charging them for their sessions. So I haven't been training. I was planning on possibly doing training online as well, but again, I would have all these tasks for my clients to do, and then they wouldn't check in, and I was constantly having to reach out and like hold them accountable. I would text them, hey, did you get this done? Hey, did you get this done? Hey, and it was just like, it was like different types of problems. And training people who are halfway motivated is just really frustrating. I feel like you almost need to just get clients who respect your time, or honestly, I just need to charge the clients if they don't show up, and then they'll only not show up when it's like an absolute emergency. But yeah, it's just complicated. I like training people. I think it's fun, especially when people actually show up. But You can do the sexy stuff and also be a good influence on others. These two are not exclusive. My only issue, do it on Twitch in order to draw people to their other sites. Yeah. Integrity is hard, but you'll respect yourself more for sticking. Yeah, and I mean, I feel like if I have any sort of influence over anybody, I want it to be an influence. I want people to respect themselves and I don't know. It's just hard to have functional relationships when people get so caught up in sexual content constantly. It's messing people up, and they show like people who have that stuff in their life all the time can't have healthy relationships, and like the amount of people that can't have healthy relationships when they have so much of that sexual content in their life constantly. Like I don't see it. It's not how we were wired. We're not meant to consume that kind of stuff constantly. Are there any luxury gyms near you? No. It's pretty small area. We don't have any of that stuff here. No. That's another reason why we were considering possibly moving to like the Dallas area. I think there'd be more possible opportunity to do things like that. We do maybe possibly have some loose connections with people that have a lot of money around here where I could go and train there. Whenever Eli gets into kindergarten and he starts going to school full days, I think it might open the door for possibly doing some stuff like that, but you know, it's all in due time. We got a few more years until Eli's in kindergarten. Something I learned from elite trainers at the gym when I worked there, they were selective with their clients. Yes, you can't just pick up any client that is temporarily motivated. You definitely need having somebody who is super motivated to lose weight and they're willing to do what it takes to reach their goals are the kind of clients you want, because the people that are only motivated in the moment, that are like, oh, I want to get fit for summer, and they're coming to you in like February, March, and they're like, I want to get really fit for summer, and you know, they don't have like a lifetime goal of like, hey, I want to be healthier, you know, so that I can, you know, not be a burden on my kids in the future, or I want to be able, like, I'm losing bone density and I'm working on being healthier. I want to get my blood sugar under control. Like, they don't want to make a lifestyle change. They just want to look good for summer. Those clients I never take seriously, because they always they'll work out super duper hard for like 3 weeks and they won't see very much results in 3 weeks. And then then they slowly will start falling off. And then they blame you for not being able to see results when they don't. I mean, you got to realize, like, it takes months or years to really look the way you want to look. All right, I'm gonna have to go soon. I was trying to read all of them. Foxy, hello. Corn addiction is a serious. Oh, corn. Oh, okay, I gotcha. It is a serious problem in North America, dude. Yeah, it's I did a lot of research on that. Our pastor actually talked about it once. It was a long time ago. He talked about it because it was like a very big issue. They talk about it a lot in their men's ministry, which is really, really cool. And they talk about kind of overcoming it. And instead of ignoring it and pretending like it doesn't happen in the church, they went on at it full on. They're like, hey, whatever the percent was high. It was like 60% of you or 70% of you watch porn, and we need to figure out how to overcome. We're not going to sit there and call you out and ask who does it and who doesn't, but here's ways to overcome it. And I freaking love that. They don't sweep stuff under the rug. They're like, hey, this is a problem with men these days, and we're gonna go at it. They don't call you out or make you feel super uncomfortable or anything, but they're like, hey, if you need us, we're here for you, and here's how to overcome. And they're just our church is so real, and I just love that, and it's great. guys can be really mean to those type of content creators too. Yeah, I just think it's dangerous. I think a lot of people get really attached to content creators who do that, and then they get very possessive over them. And I just think that it's just kind of, I think it's just dangerous too. Yeah, it can be very toxic. Yeah, I feel like we have a healthy community here. We all tease each other and things like that, which is cool. Within reason. There's been a couple times that people have taken it too far, and I actually like legitimately got upset. Felt like I was being attacked, but you know, sometimes that's just like if I'm extra sensitive, sometimes people are like, oh, like I wasn't trying to make you cry, but you know, so, but I would say overall our community is pretty good. Addiction is brutal to your brain and life. Yeah, as far as like, it totally jacks up like your relationships that you have, and it gives you an unrealistic expectation of what it should be like. And so yeah, I agree, it's not good. Thank you, don't have to do that. Streamers, I do, streamers must get shout out. Yes, all of our friends who are streamers definitely need a shout out. Foxy, especially Foxy, she's great. She reads in here all the time and she's wonderful. You look really pretty today as well, thanks. Appreciate it. Would you move back to Cali? No, never. Never. Does Noel still do tech sales? Yes, he is doing tech sales. He's been doing really well. And he's forming lots of connections that I see being very, very good in the future. He made a recent connection with somebody that we're really excited about. We're not gonna talk about it too much unless he decides to share it with you guys, but he made a connection with somebody, and it seems like it could potentially be very, very promising. So I'm very excited about what's to come with Nostradamus and his work. Like, it's like a form of abuse. Yeah, it really is. I really do feel like it's an addiction, and people get manipulated and stuff for their money, and they have an addiction. It's bad for both people. Yes, it's an amazing church. Yes, because it has people like you in it. Use a sale. Most of those guys have no clue that a calling service is hired to talk to them, not the actual streamer. I know. It's like the virtual boyfriend thing, the AI virtual boyfriend. Have you guys heard of that? That's crazy. Crazy stuff. You're the sweetest to me. Hija is living her best life in the wilderness of California. Yeah, she is. She's more of a homebody than I am. I mean, I like to be home, but I like to get out and do things, and it's harder to do that when you're in like the mountains of California. The mountains are kind of isolated, and I like to go out and have things like really nearby. And I feel like if I was in like the mountains full time, like I like to visit the mountains. Like I would love to have a mountain house and go there a couple times a year for like a week or two or something like that. But like to actually live in the mountains full time, I don't know if I would like that. What kind of workout is on the agenda for tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. We haven't done an upper body day. I'm open to doing upper body or like a full body workout. I need to double check and see what workout we have tomorrow with Lisa. I would assume it's probably gonna be some sort of full body circuit, and compound movements would be my guess, is typically what we do on Fridays. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. It's like, I'm really pushing time. I can't wear this shirt to my child's daycare. I gotta change my shirt into something not frumpy, but more conservative. Isn't it true if you abstain from corn and need to get one in, it will make you stronger in the gym? Abstaining from things that you really want to do, or making yourself do things you really don't want to do, actually is really good for your brain. Like cold plunging. You really, really don't want to cold plunge, but if you force yourself to overcome and do it anyways, I can't remember what the part of your brain it's called, but the part in your brain it actually grows. And that only happens whenever you abstain from doing something you really want to do or doing something you really don't want to do, which is kind of interesting. They say it's really high, that part of the brain is larger in people who, in like athletes and stuff, who do like really difficult workouts and do like marathons and things like that, where it's like mentally really difficult. Warmth of a human, yeah. But if you don't, I mean, I feel like the people who fall prey to things like that, like the virtual boyfriends and stuff, are people who are, you know, have a hard time making connections with real people. And so it temporarily satisfies that need, but it hurts their chance of having real relationships in the future. Okay, I gotta go, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I got to all the comments, but I hope you guys have a lovely day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Like I said, it's probably going to be full body day and some compound movements. Depending on how hard my morning session is, will determine how difficult tomorrow's workout will be. We'll kind of, I'll see what it's like. But anyways, let me see if there's a way I can raid out really quick, and then I gotta run. Can I make this bigger? Oh gosh, I just made it smaller. No! I just made it smaller. How do I make it bigger? Oh God. Maybe over here? Oh Lord, help me. Where is my... Okay, over here. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. I found a way to raid out. Okay, who are we following? Who's live right now? Okay, we got Holder. We got Metal Megs. Where do we want to go? We've rated both of them recently. We haven't done Kimmy Chi-Chi. We'll do her. All right, bye. Bye, friends.
I'm back.